What's going on, guys? So if you're doing product research on Amazon in late 2017 or even early 2018, this is definitely something you should watch out for or just be aware of, because it can make a terrible product look decent or good and just okay products look really good. So what am I talking about here? I'm talking about the influx, so the big spike in sales for maybe late November, early December, that would maybe make a product look like it meets your criteria because of how many more sales and how much more volume Amazon gets in November and December. So if you're selling, you already know your sales probably doubled or even tripled in December. So we have to think, okay, if we're looking for products, let's just say we're using 300 sales a month. If we're looking for products that normally do 300 sales a month and we're looking at the last 30 days using Jungle Scout. So maybe right now they're not skewed very much, but for quarter four, if you're looking in January or December, the numbers are going to be skewed. So I would kind of double your parameters or just even use the product tracker, and that will still be skewed even on the product tracker. So just go and make sure you're looking at the history as well, because if sales are tripling in December and November for Amazon products, that means the data will be skewed the rest of the year. So if a product's normally doing 100 sales a month, and in November and December they do 300 because of so many more customers, people buying for Christmas, even if it's not a seasonal item, your sales will still greatly increase, then you got to be aware of that. Now, how can you go and check that? If all the sales are like that, how do you know if, let's say something meets your criteria and maybe the sales for Christmas didn't jump up a bunch? How do we know? How can we check that? So there's a website called Camel, and I'm going to show you guys kind of how to use that real quick. So let's jump onto my screen and I'll show you how you guys can use that. It's a free tool. It's really cool. Guys, now that we're on my screen, again, this website is called camel.com. You can create an account. It's free. You do need to create an account to be able to see this. You just put your email. Super simple. So what does this show? This will show the price history and the sales rank history. Now, if you don't already know, sales rank is correlated to sales, obviously. The lower the sales rank, so a 1 sales rank, bestseller rank, is way better than 1,000, and obviously the extremes as well. So how do we use this? So I went to a random drone, and I go down and I get the ASIN, which is just the Amazon number right here. Always starts with a B normally. And then we just go here. We can enter the URL, the ASIN, the title, any of it. And I can see, so you see this is price history right here. Oh, let's keep my face on top. This is price history right here. So you can see, okay, they had it at 110 for like 1 day in April. Then it sits about $40 on average. A little bit of spikes here. Maybe they ran out of inventory. So now we can click over to sales rank, which will show us how the sales are to see if this item's either seasonal, if it's skewed in December. So you can see they kind of started here, which is normal, lower sales rank. And they kind of just go. So they started November 9th of last year. So you can see sales kind of pretty consistent. A little drop here in November. Okay, 2 Novembers ago, my bad. Little drop here in November, and then it picks way up. And you can see right here, all the high sales kind of December, and then January starts to go back down, back up in here. So, and you can see the rank number 4 bestseller rank, which is insane. They sell a ton. Again, you can run this on Jungle Scout, use the product tracker as well. In tandem with this, it works very well. And you can even see like, all right, I want to see the last 3 months. And that's a lot easier. You can see, where's November? November, so they're kind of down here, normal. And then November, it starts to pick up. And you can really see, same thing right here, yeah. You can see really picks up, and it'll probably stay around here for the rest of the year. And then January kind of go back down. So let's look up one more product just so I can show you. Let's find a slower selling one. So let's go with camping hammock. You guys already know. So I'm trying to pick one. Let me go all departments. I want to pick one that doesn't have tons and tons of sales. So you can see, let me go to page 3. That would probably be a good one. All right, this one has 180. It's a decent sized brand too. So again, I can go down, I can grab the link, I can grab the ASIN, the title, any of it. Just put it right in here. Same thing again. Now this one might be slightly seasonal, spikes in summer and winter. So we can go sales rank here. Again, you want to make sure they've been selling for a decent amount of time. Okay, this one looks off. I don't know why. It might be because it's a variation. So let's find one more. Let's go to all departments and let's go something I used to sell that's patented, so I don't sell this. Let's see what these guys are doing on the top. So I just take the link, put it in here, and we can see their price history, okay? Now, this is usually correlated, obviously lower price, more sales, so keep that in mind when you're looking at this. So sales rank. Now, this might not be a super popular gift item for Christmas and whatnot. Let's look at the last 3 months. And you can see there's no kind of correlation here with Christmas, so that's kind of good. They're kind of selling pretty consistent. If you look at the last month, kind of same thing. Let's look at 6 months and see what they look like. So it did recently spike up in summer and kind of stayed there just a little bit back and forth, but this wouldn't be one where I'd say the data is skewed, but there are a lot, and you'll start seeing a lot of items that are gift items. This one is not in particular, but there are a lot that are. So be aware of that. Use this tool when you're doing product research. Use the product tracker and just make sure, one, it's not seasonal. Two, to be aware when you're doing research not to just look at Jungle Scout and be like, oh, it has 300 sales, reviews look good, okay, I'm gonna go for it. When they're getting lower sales the entire year and then they get more just those 2 months to meet your criteria. Because that's the difference between making 3,000 a month and making 500 to 1,000. So just make sure you guys are looking out for that. I'd say you might start looking at it now. Definitely do this in December and definitely do this in January. Same thing for product research. And then in February, because sales are slightly lower in January, you can even do the reverse. So we know sales are lower in January. So we're going for the rest of the month, or I'm sorry, the rest of the year as well. So maybe we lower our criteria for sales a little bit when we're searching in February because the last 30 days were all January. So this is mainly, you're gonna see the big difference in January after December sales because they're about to pick up a ton. So make sure you guys watch out for this, and I will see you guys in the next video.